Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. In today's timeless pick-a-card reading, we will be looking into what's next in love for you. Before we get into your readings, we do want to thank you for all the comments and for subscribing to our channel, but we also want to thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. We've been doing private readings for over 30 years, so if you're interested in looking at your personal journey, there's a link below on how to get private readings with us. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations, different scenarios. Some of you are single, wanting to meet someone new. Some of you are dating or in a relationship and wonder where it's going. And some of you are separated from someone you really care about and want to see if there's a chance of reunion for the two of you. So please just take in what resonates with you and your situation and release the rest to the universe. For today's pick-a-card reading, we have three options for you. Pile number 1 is the card on the left with the ruby colored stone. Pile number 2 is the card in the middle. And pile number 3 is the card on the right with the amber colored stone. Pause the video if you need to before making your selection. The timestamps are below so you can go straight to your reading. So let's begin your journey today. I'll see you in your readings. Happy New Year, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all of the messages that come through will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations, different scenarios. Some of you are single and want to meet someone new. Some of you are dating or in a relationship with someone and want to see where your connection with them is going. And some of you are in separation from someone you truly care about and want to see if there is an opportunity for reunion. I will try and hit all of those scenarios as we move through the reading, but if I miss one, please just apply the way that I say it to what resonates with you and your situation and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 1. For pile number 1, please, what's next in love? For pile number 1, what's next in love? For pile number 1. This is the 6 of Swords. What else for pile number 1? What's next in love? This is the Magician. The Magician's been coming up quite a bit in the past couple of weeks in the pick-a-card readings. Powerful manifestation energy, pile 1 people, especially with this being the new year, and this is airing on New Year's Day. What else for pile number 1? This is the Knight of Wands. That is fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, either for you or someone you're asking about, or someone that is coming into your life if you're looking for someone new. What else for pile number 1, please? What's next in love for pile number 1? This is the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. That is the earth signs. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. What else for pile number 1? What's next in love for pile number 1, please? This is the Knight of Cups. Well, this is just wide open. That's the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What's next in love for pile number 1, please? What's next in love? And this is the Star. One quick moment. Stickies are ready. And then on the bottom, we have Judgment. Okay, so pile number 1. I do feel for many of you that selected pile number 1 today, I do feel that you're in a situation of no contact or separation from your person, and there is this opportunity for renewal. But I also feel for those of you who are dating someone or in a relationship with them, that your relationship is transitioning to a higher level. And for those of you who are hoping to meet someone new, I do feel there is energy here for you to meet someone new, especially if you're trying to manifest that in your life right now with this Magician being here. Now, if you're looking for someone new or wanting someone new to come into your life, this person is going to be very passionate. They're going to have the passion of this Knight of Wands. And with this Knight of Cups being here as well, they will present themselves to you as a romantic partner. This is also someone who has no problem being emotionally expressive. They think about love. They talk about love. They talk about their emotions. This is someone who will be overtly romantic. But also with this Queen of Coins being here, it's also someone who will be very grounded, very pragmatic, focused on work, focused on their job, focused on attaining their own financial security and stability. Now, for those of you who are in separation from your person, situations of no contact, this Judgment card does tell us that there is this opportunity for renewal. There's a chance for this connection to come back around, to start afresh, and start anew. Judgment is about rejuvenation, restoration, renewal, starting over, starting fresh. The real meaning of the Judgment card, if you look at it, it's the resurrection, right? So it's about this opportunity for something to come back from the past, returning with this opportunity to create a fresh start and new beginning. And this Judgment card also tells us that your person will want to make amends for mistakes from the past and make a fresh start. This is someone who is going to be able to present themselves to you as a romantic partner. And if they didn't really do that before when you were together before, they're going to be more overtly romantic. They're going to express their feelings. They're going to let down their guard. They're going to let you in. They're going to express their love, their emotions, and their feelings for you. And they will also do that with a lot of passion. Because this Star card as well is about healing. And this is very much about them recognizing the need to heal within themselves, whatever has been holding them back from really fully coming into this love connection that exists here between the two of you. A connection that's very passionate, very loving, very giving, also very grounded, that has this opportunity to turn and become something long-term. There is long-term potential here with this Queen of Pentacles being here. It's just, it doesn't move quickly, which is interesting because this Knight of Wands moves quickly. This Queen of Coins, they move slow, but the energy of the Knight of Cups ties it all together with love. So it's about allowing the connection between the two of you as it comes back together to unfold naturally and organically between the two of you. This Six of Swords is about transition. It's about change, but it's also about communication, virtual communication. The meaning of this card is science as well. So if there has been no communication, no contact from your person, you're in that situation where they're ghosting, where they're running, separation as the case may be, this is very much about the possibility to have communication from them with this Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords, though, is also a card of transition. It's a card of transition and change. It's going from where everything is all turbulent here, if you can see that in that turbulent water back there, to the place where the water is smooth. Ignore the swords because that's just the artist's rendition. I don't feel like you're going in a boat where you're going to be stabbed and then drowned and sink. I don't see it like that. But this is about going from turbulence to calm, peace, and tranquility. So for those of you who are dating someone or in a relationship with them and are asking where this connection with them is going, this is Six of Swords is about the relationship going to the next level. And right now you do have powerful manifestation on you, Pile 1 people, but perhaps also your person is trying to manifest a stronger, deeper connection with you as well, okay? For those of you who are dating or in a relationship with someone, this Six of Swords can also indicate a trip for the two of you where you can go away, spend some quality time together on the water, around the water, by the water, on the ocean, by a lake, in a boat, whatever the case may be. I do feel that that is an opportunity for you and your person coming up for those of you who are dating or in a relationship with them. Now, this Star card does tell us that regardless of your situation, whether you're dating someone or you're in separation from them or wanting to meet someone new, with this Star card being here, it tells us that your person will see you as the ideal for them. They will see you as the one, or they do see you as the one right now. Okay. The star is about hope. It's about hope for the future. It's about a strong soul connection that exists between two people to allow the two of you to grow and evolve into a greater person than who you currently are. So again, if you're dating or in a relationship with someone, this is about moving the connection along. They do see you as the ideal for them. And with this Judgment card being here, it's about taking the relationship further. It's about next steps and figuring out where they're going to take it. If you are in separation from your person, this is an opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning, for renewal. If you haven't heard from them, there's this opportunity to have communication from them. Virtual communication with this Six of Swords. So by virtual, I mean text, direct message, phone call, whatever that is. Okay. But with this Star card being here as well, this is very much about healing. Healing what is going on within them, allowing them to heal, allowing you to heal. And again, allowing the connection and the relationship between the two of you to heal and evolve to the place that it is trying to get. Okay. Again, with this Magician card, you have very strong manifestation energy right now, pile one people. What is it that you want to manifest into your life? If you are, and it might be your person, it might be this person that you are asking about today. It may be the person that you're dating. It may be really just wanting to bring in a truly loving romantic partner who has a lot of passion, but also is able to express themselves emotionally, who's emotionally vulnerable and lets down their guard. But perhaps as well, for some of you, you're wanting to manifest a new job, new career, whatever it is. This Magician has been showing up so much that I just want to tell you guys, whatever you're trying to manifest for yourselves for the new year, put it out, because you have that strong manifestation energy right now. So let's see what else we get for pile number one. What is next in love for pile one, please? Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. And I do feel that this is how your person or the person that's coming into your life will be with you, expressing themselves through words, expressing themselves through actions. So the Knight of Wands, the love language for the Knight of Wands is going to be someone who acts of service. They will do things for you. Through their actions, you will see their love. So the Knight of Cups is someone who will express themselves, or their love language is through words. Now the Queen of Pentacles, now the love language for the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, is through gifts or actions, like perhaps doing something for you, bringing you gifts, small tokens of affection to show you that they do love and care for you. So this actions speak loudly. This is really more embodying the actions of the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. They will express themselves through their actions, and their actions will be in alignment with their words. This person, okay? Whether it's someone new coming into your life, someone that you're already in a relationship with or dating, or whether it is someone from the past returning. Let's see what else we get here for pile number one. What's next in love for pile number one? Love who you are. This is really important. You are divine, delightful, and observing of the wonderful things life has to offer. Love who you are, all of you. This isn't for one select group of people. This card is for all of you. Love who you are, pile one people. If you don't love yourself, truly love yourself, it's hard to love someone else, and it's hard for someone to love you because you've got insecurities, you've got doubts, you've got stuff that you need to heal, okay? And sometimes it can be really hard to love ourselves, especially for those of you who have been through difficulties with your person, for those of you who are in separation from your person and it's been a long time. Don't take that energy onto yourself. It's not really you that they are rejecting. It's rejecting the growth that they have to go through to become who they need to be able to sustain and maintain the energy of this spiritual connection with you. It's not you. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting themselves, which is why they're running, because they're running from themselves, okay? So for those of you who are in separation from your person, especially, love who you are. What are you going to do for yourself today, pile one people, that shows you how much you love yourself, right? So now I'm going to move on with some oracle cards. Let's see what else we get. What's next in love for pile number one? What's next in love for pile one, please? What's next in love for pile one? Regeneration. Regeneration. Look at that tree. It looks like it's been snowing and the trees are raining and the trees are starting to sprout. Sorry for the weird camera thing. I'm in a new setup today. I'm in a different room. The room that I was in, it really echoed a lot, and it was 2-story room, and it got really cold in there, and so my hands were too cold to shuffle, so I moved to a different room. So I apologize for that weird camera angle. Regeneration, very much like judgment, renewal, regeneration, restoration, revival of the connection between the two of you. So for those of you who are separated from your person, this regeneration card does apply to you. I do feel that there is this opportunity for renewal in your connection with your person. And when they reappear, they will be more emotionally expressive with you than they have in the past. They will be able to express themselves, express their love, express their desires, and be a much more solid partner with you, because this is about also being able to lay a strong foundation. So let's see what else we get here for pile number one. What is next in love for pile number one? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. See, there's that 6 of Swords again on a boat. And here's the boat. Okay, so for those of you who are dating someone, I still feel, or in a relationship with them, I still feel that there's this opportunity for the two of you to take some sort of a trip. Now, what's next in love? Obviously, it's not going to be a honeymoon next week, okay? But what this is saying is that there is this opportunity here for some of you, that this connection, either with someone new or with someone that you're with, or with someone that you are in separation from, does have the potential to move forward to something that has longevity attached to it. Okay, let's see what else we get for pile number one. What else for pile one, please? What's next in love? It's safe for you to love. Okay, all right, pile one people, especially for those of you who are single or you've been single for a while. A lot of times, if we've gone through a difficult breakup with somebody, it can be really hard to let down our guard and love again. And it's hard to put ourselves out there. And, you know, it's just kind of like just easier to kind of like do whatever, sit at home, eat Brussels sprouts, watch Netflix, whatever the situation is. But it is safe for you to love again. So this is about you as well. For those of you who have been single for a long time, look within yourself and see what needs to change. What changes do you need to make? This is also a card of transition. So perhaps, pile one people, if you have been single for a long time or you've been dealing with difficult people for a long time, perhaps it's time to raise your standards. Transition your standards to a higher level. Because you've got to remember, you have to love yourself first, okay? So raise your standards so that you can find and manifest and attract a romantic partner that is not going to mistreat you or be so immature that they can't handle their emotions or run from you, okay? If you're single right now and you've been kind of like looking for love for a while, okay? Raise your standards. And again, with this safe for you to love card, it says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It can be really hard to open your heart, especially when you've been hurt. If you've been hurt in the past and you haven't really healed from that with this star card being here. So perhaps for some of you, that selected pile number 1, there is some inner work and healing that needs to happen in your life so that you can truly love who you are, because you are a powerful, divine child of the universe, and you deserve love in your life with someone who can truly love, respect, and honor you. We'll grab one more card. What's next in love for pile number 1, please? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel like I should put this over here because I feel that's kind of like how the reading is. Over here, it's a lot about people who are single, wanting someone new, or people that are dating or in a relationship with someone. And this is more about reconciliation. It just feels that way to me. Interesting. Someone from the past is returning to your life. We've got Judgment. We've got regeneration. The Star as well is about someone from the past returning to your life. Okay? Pile 1 people. So what's next in love for you? For those of you who are single, I do feel that now is the time that you can attract a very strong romantic partner. Someone who is loving, someone who is giving, someone who is passionate, but also someone that has financial security and stability around them, that wants to build a strong foundation on which to build a relationship with you. For those of you who are dating or in a relationship with someone, this is telling us that your person that you are in a relationship with or dating are going to become more expressive of themselves, more expressive of their emotions, releasing anything that's tying them to the past so that they can fully embrace this love connection with you moving forward. With this Queen of Coins being here, it does tell us that they are thinking about long term. They are thinking about how this relationship looks long term and what they need to do to take it long term. They're thinking about taking it to the next level here with this Judgment card. But also, for those of you dating or in a relationship, there is this opportunity for some quality time together to spend and have a little fun adventure with one another. Now, for those of you who are in separation from your person that you're asking about today, this does tell us that there is this opportunity here for renewal, for a chance to start over, for a chance to start fresh. Your person is having to go through some healing. They're growing, they're evolving, they're undergoing some sort of transition and transformation within themselves, which they need to go through in order to be able to be the partner that you desire and deserve, regardless of everything else that is on this table right now. The one thing I want you to remember right now, pile 1 people, you have a very strong manifestation power right now, and love who you are. You are a divine child of the universe, and you are worthy of love. This is your reading for today, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to be part of your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description below. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Happy New Year, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all the messages that come through today will apply to everyone watching. You're all in different situations, different scenarios. Some of you are single and want to see if someone new is coming into your life. Some are dating someone or in a relationship with them and want to see where your connection is going. And then I know there are also a lot of you out there who are in separation or no contact situations with someone you deeply care about, and you want to see if there's an opportunity for reunion and a fresh start, new beginning. So please just take in from this reading what resonates with you and let the rest go. So let's get right into this reading for pile 2. What's next in love? For pile 2, what's next in pile 2's love life? What's coming up for them in terms of love? The 9 of Cups. What a beautiful way to start the day, pile 2. The 9 of Cups. Let's see what else for pile 2. What is coming up in love for pile 2? This is the Queen of Wands. What else for pile 2? What is coming up in love for pile 2, please? This is the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of fire energy, guys. All the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So if you're wanting someone new to come into your life, there's a strong potential here for them to be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or if you're asking about someone that you currently know, someone specific, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for you or that person, that can be a place of validation for you. What else for pile number 2, please? What else for pile 2, please? What's next in love for pile 2? This is the Empress. What's next in love, please? What's next in love for pile 2? This is the Queen of Cups. That's the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What's next in love, please? What's next in love for pile 2? And this is the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. And on the bottom, we do have Justice, which is Libra. That's Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Libra. For you or your person of interest or someone new that's coming into your life. Okay, pile 2, people. Holy cow. Make a wish and throw that out, because here we have the 9 of Cups. So cheers. Happy New Year. I always think of cheers when I see this card. But this is about things coming to fruition. This is about fulfillment, happiness, and things working out for the better. It gives you a reason to be optimistic about your love life with this card being present. Now, I do feel for those of you who are wanting someone new to come into your life, the person that's coming into your life is going to be very passionate. There's a lot of passion here with this Queen and Knight of Wands. Lots of adventures, doing exciting things, doing traveling, going to different places, exploring different stuff, really having lots of fun, lots of laughter, and loads of passion together. And we also have this Empress that supports that passion as well. The Empress is a card of sensuality. So I'm just going to leave all that there. You guys can use your imaginations with all of that. Now, the Queen of Cups is the ruler of the emotional realm. It's water of water. So like this Queen, the Queen of Wands, this is water of fire. The Knight is air of fire. So there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of steam, and there's going to be a lot of emotion in this connection with this person, whether this is someone new coming into your life or someone that you are currently dating, or perhaps someone from the past returning. Okay, so we covered the people that are wanting someone new to come into their life, and we kind of discussed that. So now let's look at everybody else. For those of you who are dating or in a relationship with someone and want to see where it's going, want to see where it's headed, this Ace of Pentacles is about the two of you building a strong foundation. So you are building a strong foundation on which to build your connection, on which to build your relationship. And that strong foundation is one of love, mutual respect, and trust, and balance. The Justice card is about balance and harmony, balance in a relationship, balance in a connection. Okay. And so I do feel that this is telling us, for those of you dating or in a relationship with someone, that if the connection between the two of you has not been balanced, if you have been giving more and they've been on the receiving end, which can happen, it's really easy for a connection, for a relationship to get out of balance. This is saying balance is going to be restored. They're going to be putting forth more effort. They're going to be putting forth more energy. They're going to be more giving to you. And with this Ace of Coins being here, this Ace of Pentacles, this is about them figuring out where they're taking this connection and where they're taking this relationship to the next level. This Empress card is very much about a relationship. It's not about a fling, like sometimes the Knight of Wands can be, kind of like a little bit about a fling. They think about woo-woo all the time. They think about sex and passion all the time. It's just the nature of who they are. But you also have that balance with this Queen of Wands, who is very intuitive, very intelligent, someone who speaks their mind, means what they say, says what they mean, Okay, but also with this Queen of Cups being here, being more expressive of themselves and of their emotions. But back to this Empress, this is the card of the Earth Mother. So perhaps your person that you're asking about, for those of you who are dating or in a relationship, perhaps they are wanting to combine families, plan a family, have children together, build a home, plan some sort of future here. That's very much about this Empress. It's about a relationship. Okay, wanting to have a relationship built on a solid foundation of love and respect for one another. Now, for those of you who are in separation from your person, no contact situations, these two cards tell us, this Justice card and this Ace of Pentacles, there's this opportunity for a new beginning. The meaning of the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning, okay? And building a much more solid future for the two of you moving forward. Now, justice is about karma. So I do feel with this Justice card being here, for those of you who are in separation, no contact situations, this is telling us that you still have obligations to fulfill with one another in your soul contracts for this lifetime. We all have soul contracts with different people in our lives. You have soul contracts with your family, you have soul contracts with your friends, but you really have soul contracts with these romantic partners, especially soulmates and twin flames. Okay? Now, because the romantic relationship stuff is where we really learn those really hard, really difficult life lessons. It's just where we learn them. And periods of separation, no contact, running, ghosting, that's where you're going to be handed a whole bunch of life lessons to learn. So this is for you, pile two people. Sorry, this is for you, pile two people. If you are in a difficult period of separation, no contact situation with your person, find your power. This Empress, this Queen of Wands, and this Queen of Cups is about finding your power and staying in your power. Find your happiness. Sometimes it's really hard to be happy when you're dealing with a no contact situation. But by being in a place of unhappiness, it seems that that's kind of like all we continue to attract to us, because that's where our energy is. Reshift your focus, reshift your balance, okay? Because there's this opportunity for this fresh start, new beginning. And when that person is ready to take action, as this Knight of Wands shows us, that person will take action. They will move and groove. They will express themselves, express their emotions, and they will also show you through their actions. Their actions and their words will be in alignment with one another, and you won't doubt. Okay, so what is your wish? Pile two people, throw that wish out to the universe, because right now you can manifest. This is the new year. What do you want to manifest for the new year? There's a new moon coming up on the 11th of January. 1/11 will be the new moon. We are going to put a video out about that, about the new moon, in our twin flame section. Okay, about what you can do to try to bring and manifest the things into your life that you want to bring into your life, and how it affects twin flame connections as well. Okay, but right now, this is for you. What do you want? Do you want to change jobs? This can also be about a new job. Are you thinking about a new job? Now would be an opportunity for you to change jobs if you're looking for a new job. Okay, pile two people, embrace the energy of the Empress, this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups, and stand in your power. You are very powerful, and you need to remember that, pile two people. So now I'm going to grab some more cards and see what's next in love for pile two. What can pile two expect in love? Coming up for pile two, what's next in love? Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Okay, so when we talked about personal attention and affection with the actions and the words here. So for those of you who are looking for someone new, I do feel that the person that's coming into your life is someone who's going to be overtly romantic, expressive of themselves, expressive of their feelings, showing you through both their words and actions how they feel, where you won't have those mixed signals or mixed messages coming from them. You'll feel very happy, balanced, and comfortable in the connection between the two of you. And for those of you who are dating someone or in a connection already, this card tells us that they're going to be more romantic with you, expressing themselves more, showing you through their actions, again, where their words and actions are in alignment with one another. And for those of you who are apart from your person, when this person gets their act together, they will be more overtly romantic with you. See what else we get for pile 2, please. What else for pile 2? What else for pile 2, please? Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. I really love the image on this card so much because it's fire and ice. And to me, fire and ice symbolism is about twin flames and twin flame connections. Now, it doesn't have to be a twin flame connection for this pile to work for you. This is general. It works for everyone. Okay. But this as well is about forgiveness. Do you need to forgive someone, pile 2 people? Do you need to forgive yourself? Is there anything that you need to forgive yourself for? Okay. But also this as well is telling us, this is more for those of you who are in separation or difficult periods with your person, that they are going to apologize. There's an apology coming from them. And I do feel that apology will be genuine when they present that apology to you. I do want to cover something else with this card real quickly, though. It says here, nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So for those of you who are in separation, no contact situations with your person, it is very disappointing and it's very hard. But holding on to that energy as opposed to a loving energy can also disrupt the energy flow between you. And so what I'm about to say is really hard probably to take in, but if you can somehow shift within you that I miss them so much, I really wish they would call, I wish they'd come back, blah, blah, blah. And focus instead on the happy times the two of you shared, because like attracts like. So if you are unhappy and you're constantly thinking that your life is doom and gloom because this person isn't in your life, you're still very depressed about the connection between the two of you, whether they're ghosting or running no contact situations, try and shift that focus to something else. Try to keep your heart open to love, because keeping your heart closed blocks everything. Staying in that state of being upset or unhappy keeps you in that state of being upset or unhappy, because where the energy goes as your energy flows, right? So if you're flowing negative energy, it's like, that's kind of like what keeps happening. So try to shift the energy instead of missing them. Try to focus on the time when you were really happy with one another, where their energy was flowing between the two of you, where love was in the air and you were having a lot of happy, passionate times together, really experiencing the love of one another. Yes, it's a trip down memory lane, but it can also shift your energy, which can, in turn, shift the energy between you and this person that is missing in your life. What else do we have for pile 2, please? What is next in love for pile 2? What's next in love for pile 2, please? A change in the wind. Change. Change is coming. Change is happening. Regardless of where your situation is at the moment, whether you're single, whether you're dating, in a relationship, or whether you are waiting for someone to return. There is this opportunity for a new beginning here, and that card dropped right next to it. So change is happening. Change is in the wind. Things are going to start shifting and changing. Also try to shift your energy a little bit, pile 2 people. It's really hard when you're in that place of missing someone you truly care about. So change is happening. Change is in the wind. Things are shifting and changing. regardless of where your situation is right now, whether you're single, wanting someone new to come into your life, things are shifting and changing. If you are in a connection or in a relationship with someone, things are changing. They're thinking about where they're taking this connection and where they're taking this relationship between the two of you. And again, if you are in separation, no contact situations, things are changing. Nothing ever stays the same. Everything is constantly shifting. Everything is constantly changing. That's the law of the universe. That is the law of karma. So let's see what else we get for pile 2. What else do we get for pile number 2, please? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay? So, if you are in a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection or any kind of connection, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. There is no meditation that you can do to draw them to you, but you can pray for them. For those of you who are wanting someone new to come into your life, this is your opportunity to put your prayer and your affirmations and your visualizations out to the universe to manifest this new person in your life. Okay? For those of you who are in separation from your person, this is the opportunity for you to put your prayers and affirmations out to the universe so that they can return to your life. And the prayer is not really about, oh, please let them come back. That's not it. The prayer should be something along the lines of, I pray for the best and highest good of my soulmate, that they can see the reality and be open to guidance, love, and support from the universe. Something along those lines. Okay, pile 2 people. Well, what else do we get here for pile number 2? What is next in love for pile 2? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. Well, pile 2 people. Call in your soulmate and they will show. Okay, that's weird. That's never happened like that before. There is a strong soul connection here in this relationship. We talked about the karma here with this justice card, and there's karma in all relationships, but especially soulmate and twin flame relationships. So if you're wanting to call in your soulmate, if you're single and wanting to call in your soulmate, now is the time for you to put that prayer and manifestation out to the universe. Okay, pile 2 people? Because this card does tell us, this soulmate card, yes, this is your soulmate. It does tell us, it affirms that there's a very strong soul connection here between you and whoever this person is, whether it's someone new, someone you're dating, or someone from the past. We talked about twin flames. We talk about soulmates. The bottom line is they are soul connections. They are divine counterpart relationships, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay? What else do we get for pile number 2? What else for pile 2, please? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. See, and I touched on that earlier. Stay optimistic, positive thinking. Try to keep your heart open, pile 2 people, even though it's hard. Stay optimistic. Change is still happening. The universe is in constant motion. So for those of you who are wanting someone new to come into your life, now is the time to throw out your wish to the universe, okay? Throw out your wish to the universe. They are listening. Now is the time for you to call in your soulmate. If you are looking for a soulmate in your life, someone who will be loving, expressive of their emotions through their actions and through their words, someone that will be equally giving and receiving in your connection. For those of you who are dating or in a relationship with someone, this tells us that your person is thinking about taking the relationship to the next level, whatever that next level is, whether it's becoming exclusive, moving in together, starting a family together, whatever that is for you and your situation. They're going to restore balance and harmony in your connection. Again, if you have been giving too much, they're going to start giving so that you can each give and receive equally. Change is happening. That's the bottom line here. For those of you who are in separation, no contact situations with your person, this is an opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning. Change is happening. The story between you and your person is not finished. Look at that quill right there to write your story. There's more to come in this connection. You still have experiences and karma to fulfill with one another. Forgiveness. What is it? Is there anything within yourself that you need to forgive? Your person, for those of you in separation, they are going to apologize when they come back around, okay? But all of this is about romantic love, especially here. And this tells us that the romance, the love language will be someone who is expressive through their actions and through their words, so that you understand and you don't doubt their love for you, where there's no mixed messages, no mixed signals. You will know that there is a solid foundation of love. This is your reading for today, Pile 2. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like some insight into your personal journey, there is a link with details below on how to get private readings with us. Also, if you enjoyed this reading today, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Happy New Year, Pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all the messages that come through will resonate with absolutely everyone watching today. You're all in different scenarios, different situations. Some of you are dating or in a relationship with someone. You want to see where your connection is going. Some of you are single and want to see if there's someone new that's coming into your life. And then some of you are separated or in no contact situations with someone you care very deeply about and want to see if there is a reunion, possible reconnection happening between you and this person. So please just take what resonates and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 3. For pile number 3, what's next in love? For pile 3. What's next in love? For pile number 3. What's next in love for pile number 3? This is the 10 of coins. What else? What else for pile number 3? What else for pile 3? What's next in love for pile number 3? This is the 6 of coins. What else for pile number 3? What's next in love? This is the 8 of wands. What's next in love for pile number 3, please? What's next in love? This is the Knight of coins, Knight of pentacles. All these coins. What else for pile number 3? What is next in love for pile number 3, please? And we have the Fool. The first time today, the Fool has shown up. Amazing. What else for pile number 3? What's next in love for pile number 3? And the Ace of coins. And then on the bottom, we do have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. All right. So, okay. Pile number 3. Let's see what's going on here. With this Knight of coins, that is the earth signs. So that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. If the person that you're asking about or you have Sun, Moon, Rising in Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that can be a place of validation for you. For those of you who are wanting someone new to come into your life or hoping someone new comes into your life, this tells us that perhaps that person is one of those signs as well. Okay. Now, all of this is about, well, a lot of this is about building stability in a partnership, in a relationship, okay? So we're going to start with the people who are in separation from their person because it's so booming out at me here. It's so obvious. This Ace of coins, this Ace of pentacles is about a fresh start, new beginning. It's an opportunity for renewal. I think it showed up in one of the other piles. But with this Fool card being here as well, this is also an opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning. The Fool is someone who is at a crossroads, trying to figure out which direction they are going to go. And they will move and they will take action once they are ready to take that leap of faith. Okay. Now, for those of you who are dating or in a relationship with someone, this combination of the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles can also indicate that your person is taking the relationship with you to the next level, whatever that next level is, whether it's becoming exclusive, moving in together, and so on. So just take what resonates and let the rest go. Now, this 10 of coins, though, this tells us so much. The 10 of coins is about commitment. It's about longevity. It's about relationship. It's about family. It's about hearth and home. So whatever your dynamic is, whether it's someone new that you're looking for to have a relationship with, someone from the past, or someone that you're dating, this is about establishing long-term relationship, okay? That comes with financial security and stability, balance and harmony, a strong foundation, okay? So this 6 of coins, perhaps things have been out of balance in your relationship if you're dating someone. And this is about allowing things to come back into balance, equal giving, equal receiving, but also that if you're asking about someone specific for the reading today, this is about the person you're asking about seeing you as a gift, seeing you as a blessing in their lives. Now, for those of you who are in no contact situations with your person, this 8 of Wands is very much about communication, and not just you communicating with them and them ignoring you or not responding. The 8 of Wands is about two-way communication. So I do feel for some of you selecting this pile today who are in no contact situations, your person that you're asking about is going to initiate communication with you to get this energy between the two of you flowing and going again. Now, here's what's interesting in all of this, and we'll come back to the Lovers in a minute. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who thinks about long-term relationships. They think about where they want to take this connection. They think about where they want to take a relationship. They do it kind of slowly. However, with the Fool being here and the 8 of Wands being here, once they have figured this out, things will zoom. Things will move. It will come at you out of nowhere when you least expect it, with this Fool being here, because the Fool is ruled by Uranus, the planet of unexpected things. Anything can shift and change at a moment's notice. And with this 8 of Wands as well, it is about sudden and fast movement that comes at you out of nowhere. Okay, pile 3 people? But this Knight of Pentacles, this Knight of Coins as well, especially with all of these other coins being here, I feel like I need to go buy a lottery ticket today. Holy cow. But this Knight of Coins is someone, this person that you will have a relationship with, whether it's someone new, someone you're dating, or someone from the past. It's someone who wants to build financial security and stability. It's someone whose career and whose job is important to them. And perhaps your career and your job are important to you as well. Pile 3 people, and they are aware of this and they see this in you. Also, with this Ace of Pentacles being here, if you are thinking about a new job or changing jobs or creating some sort of shift in your work or career situation at the moment, with this this Ace of Pentacles being here, now is a good time for you to make that happen, because I do feel you can create a shift and a change in your work dynamic and work situation. Now, this Lovers card, we'll talk about the Lovers. The Lovers is a soulmate card. It's a union of hearts. It's a union of souls. But as I briefly mentioned, the Lovers is ruled by Gemini, which means the twins. So it can also be a twin flame connection. So for those of you looking for validation for pile selection, this can be a soulmate connection. This could be a twin flame connection, okay? You can use that as a place of validation. It does not have to be either of those things for this reading to work. Just point those things out because some people like to validate their pile selections. So, for those of you wanting to meet someone new, there's an opportunity to meet someone that does present themselves as a strong romantic candidate, strong romantic partner, someone who's looking for long-term, someone who wants to build a relationship that comes with stability, love, financial security. For those of you who are in a relationship or dating someone right now, your person is really thinking about taking this connection and this relationship to the next level, whatever that next level is for you. They do see a future with you. They do see long-term potential with you. They also recognize that they need to put more balance and harmony back into your connection and into your relationship, and perhaps be more giving to you emotionally, especially if they have been very focused on their career and very focused on their work. And with all of these coin cards being here, either you or them or both are very focused on your job or on your careers right now. For those of you in separation from one another, this is an opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning. There's an opportunity to receive communication from your person, okay? And with this Lover's card being here, this tells us that there is a union of souls in this connection, whether it's a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection. What else do we get for pile number 3? For pile number 3, what's next in love? For pile number 3, please, what's next in love? This says new love. Embrace an opportunity for loving your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So for those of you looking for a new love, there is this opportunity for new love coming into your life, a new romantic partner, someone new, someone fresh, someone who's going to present themselves as a romantic partner, but one who is also very grounded, very level-headed, very pragmatic. Okay, now for those of you who are in separation from your person, this would indicate that the new love is presenting itself through your person, because the person that's going to come back to you is not going to be that same person that left. It's not going to be the same person who abandoned, who ran, who ghosted, who broke up, whatever the situation is. They will have gone through change and transformation in order to come back, in order to create this fresh start, new beginning, okay? And then also as well, for some of you, this says, embrace an opportunity for loving your work or for spiritual growth. So perhaps now is a good time to examine within yourself. Do you need to grow spiritually? Is there something within you that you want to work on? Is there more inner growth, personal growth, spiritual growth, and spiritual awakening that has to happen within you? Is that something that you want to bring into your life for the new year? What else for pile number 3? What's next in love for pile number 3, please? What's next in pile number 3's love life? Get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. So that can apply if it's a new love, if someone new is coming into your life. But also, when your person returns, like I said earlier, they're going to be different. For those of you in separation, no contact situations, your person's going to be a different energy. The energy is going to be different. It's like you're going to have to get to know them all over again. They will be stronger. They will be more grounded. They will be more powerful. They will be more loving with you. But you'll get to know each other from a different place, from a different perspective. Okay? And I do feel that this is really about allowing the connection between the two of you to develop organically. There is no prize for getting to relationship status. Actually, instant relationships rarely work out. Of course, some of them do, but they rarely do. Okay, so allow things to develop naturally and organically between the two of you, regardless of what your dynamic is. But this says learn to meet another's need for love. This is about how the two of you communicate with each other in terms of your love languages. What is your love language? Try to find out what their love language is. You should be able to figure it out pretty quickly after spending a little bit of time with them. Okay? Some like acts of service. Some like acts of expression, verbal expression. Some like gifts. So you need to each figure out what the love language is for each other, so that you can give and receive equally to one another in the love language that makes sense. So what's next in love for pile 3, please? What's next in love for pile number 3? Mending. It says mending. So this is really more so for those of you who are in separation, no contact situations, or if you are with someone and having a lot of problems and a lot of difficulties with them at the moment. This is about mending, fixing, restoring, rejuvenating the connection between the two of you. It is about apologizing It's about making compromises. It's about meeting each other halfway so that you're each equally giving and receiving. This is about fixing what is broken so that the two of you can move together, come together into a long-term romantic partnership. That 10 of Pentacles that started this reading, this 10 of Coins, it is about longevity. It is about long-term relationships. And it is a beautiful way to start the reading today for you guys, pile 3 people, asking about what's next in love. Long-term commitment, long-term relationship is what's next in love for you, okay? Especially this is a new year. You could be in committed relationships. By the end of the year, your person can come back. You can have this fresh start, new beginning, establishing a strong foundation of love, trust, and mutual respect for each other in this connection and in this relationship, regardless of where it is right now, because things can shift and change. With this Eight of Wands being here and this Fool card being here, things can shift and change. Boom! All of a sudden, everything is different. Everything is fresh. Everything is new. See what's next in love for pile number 3. What's next in love for pile 3, please? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So for those of you in separation, there is an opportunity for reconciliation with them. We've seen that several times in this reading. What else for pile number 3? What is next in love for pile number 3, please? Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Well, yes, that's why there could be a tendency for things to zoom along, which is why I addressed it. The chemistry between you and this person is intense, whether it's someone new, someone from the past, or someone that you're currently dating. And it can be really hard to not really just fall into that chemistry and just let things just go zoom. But remember I said naturally and organically. Don't let things zoom. If they zoom, I've said this before, those of you who have listened to me before, if things go zoom, 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 they can go boom, okay? And allowing things to develop naturally, there's no finish line here. It's about getting to know one another and allowing things to develop between the two of you in a way that allows the two of you to maintain and sustain the connection, but also the other areas of your lives. What's next in love, please, for pile number 3? What's next in love for pile number 3? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And we talked about that with this other card here. Remember I said, for those of you in separation, and if your person's coming back around, you will need to get to know them again. For those of you meeting someone new that's coming into your life, get to know each other. Spend time talking to each other. Allowing yourselves to be vulnerable with one another will deepen your bond. And I do feel that that is the energy of this connection. It is allowing yourself to be vulnerable with one another so that the bond between you can be deep and have strong, deep roots, so that it has this sense of a strong foundation that nothing and no one can ever break. Okay? Pile 3 people, this is your reading for today, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.